Good morning, Coyotes.
We're pleased to present you this week's show. It's going to be a blast.
Our first story is about the history of Kendama.
Next off is another Name That Song.
And to finish off the show, we have an interview with Mr. Satilli and a little inside scoop on what Science Olympiad is going to look like this year.
This is my colleague Mitchell.
And this is my associate Davin. So strap in.
And make sure to keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times.
Because Cmstv
starts now. Have you guys ever been to the Lancer Day Parade? It's really fun and exciting. If you're interested, it'll be next week, so we'll get out of school 1 hour early. Have you guys ever heard of kendamas? If you haven't, you're in for a real treat, because we sent out Gray to tell us the history of kendamas.
Hey Coyotes, I'm Gray Hatter and I'm going to teach you a new popular game, kendama. Kendama is a Japanese toy which consists of a ken and a tama connected by a string. The ken has 3 cups and 1 spike. This can be varied depending on the model. There are many different tricks and skill levels of kendama. It can be as simple as catching the ball on the spike to as challenging as doing a ken flip. The tradition of kendama started in 1777 when it was traded along the Silk Road, but it has evolved throughout the years. Nowadays, it is a game played by many different people throughout the world. Enough with the talk, let's get to some real kendama action.
Maybe she thinks it's fine, or maybe she knows something I don't. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of trying. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no. So don't tell me, you might just let it go. And oftentimes we're lazy. It seems to stand in my way. 'Cause no one likes to be let down.
Gray Hatter, now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Gray. That sounds very interesting. Remember last week's Name That Song? It was really fun. But don't worry, we have another one for you today. Take it away, Carson.
Hi, I'm Carson Lane with another Name That Song.
'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you.
If you thought it was a sky full of stars by Coldplay, you're correct.
The cup, they deftly maneuver and muscle for rank. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild, they pour through the turns. Their prowess is potent and.
If you thought it was The Distance by Cake, you're correct. If you thought it was Runaway by Bon Jovi, you're correct.
What would I do with?
If you thought it was All of Me by John Legend, you're correct.
There's no good reason why I can't move on. I lay my heart on these tracks. And your chain comes.
If you thought it was All Right by Zac Brown Band, you're correct. Thanks for playing. Now back to the anchors.
Man, that was hard. Do you guys know Mr. Satilli? Most of you 8th graders and some of you 6th graders do. If you don't, he teaches 8th grade science. He's also the leader of Science Olympiad, a fun, educational, and challenging club. Davis went out to find more.
What is Science Olympiad?
So Science Olympiad is a club. It's an extracurricular activity here at Calavera Hills where students that are excited about science can meet and train in different science-related and engineering-related events. It happens largely at Viasat, one of our local engineering companies, and students train in small groups to learn more about science.
What is the purpose of Science Olympiad?
So Science Olympiad is designed for students to compete against other students from other schools and pit their knowledge against in different areas against the knowledge of students from other schools to see which school has the best science team.
Why should students join Science Olympiad?
So Science Olympiad is a wonderful program for students that want to do a little bit more hands-on science and explore some concepts of science outside of school. They should join it because they're excited about science and are interested in doing an academic type of competition.
What is the first step for kids to get involved?
So the first step for students to get involved in Science Olympiad would be to pick up one of these flyers from me. We pass these out during Clubs Week, and we have an information night coming up on the 23rd of September at 6 p.m. in my classroom.
I actually want to design roller coasters. I'm thinking thrill rides.
I see myself as an aerospace engineer.
I really want to be an engineer that helps conserve energy.
Science is our thing. This is who we are, and this is what we do.
I like science because it defines how the world works.
It really opens the future up for a world of possibilities.
And when you understand why different things happen, it can give you an idea of how to innovate better things.
It gives the students the opportunities to open their minds and think about how everything works in our daily lives.
Go! It's just so fun learning.
I love math.
I just like working with my hands.
It provides an opportunity for us to open our minds to new ideas and experiment.
Learn new things and discover the undiscovered.
I love science, yeah.
This event really teaches you to really use your mind in a way that you haven't used it before.
I am pretty intimidated. They're so good out there.
Mind-boggling, you're always surrounded by tons of geniuses, it seems like.
There's going to be some competition. Look, I mean, some of those bottle rockets were just amazing. I've never seen one that good.
To be here in this magnitude with all of these amazing people.
It's shocking, intense, nerve-wracking, nervous. Rubber band plus plastic plus wood equals 60 feet of helicopter flight. That's just astonishing to me.
It's been a great experience, from the opening ceremony to the actual competition.
It's like, wow, you're here, nationals, top 60 in the nation. It feels amazing. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
That whole stimulating environment is really great because you get friendly, peer competition going on, which is, I think, a really great environment for us.
It's definitely given me a chance to grow. I've met some people I never would have met before in my life if I hadn't have done this.
All of the amazing talent that's here really affects you when you go home. I myself want to be a pediatrician.
Thinking about being an engineer.
I want to be some sort of an architect.
Making stuff fly, going to space.
I would like to become a coach for Science Olympiad in the future.
Very interested in physics. It's going to be my life.
I don't know. That's the future. Haven't gone there yet.
With epic failure comes epic success. Experiments will always end up failing. You just have to keep going as hard as you can.
We should explore our intelligence too. See how far our minds can go and how our mind capacity can grow.
Wow, that looks fun.
I want to join that.
I wish we had more stories.
But unfortunately, that's all we have for you this week.
Have a fantastic day.
And stay classy, Coyotes.
Bye.
Not Gray to tell us about the history of kabamas. Have you guys ever... Oh, okay, guys, I need a little bit more time. If you guys are laughing right now. Have you guys ever been to Lancer Parade? It's really fun and exciting. If you're interested, it'll be next time. Oh my gosh, everyone's laughing. Everyone is laughing. I swear, I see Troy. It's not me. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I was about to start. That would be bad. All right, ready? Hey, keep it going. Ready? I got this. Just stop. Just stop. Oh. 4, 3, 2. Gosh, people. Have you guys ever heard of Kabamas? If you haven't, you're in for a real treat because we sent a grade to tell us the history of Obama. I mean, kendamas.
Yeah, Davin.
So strap in and
I don't like that.
dude.
Come on, and make sure.
So buckle up. How about? So buckle up.
No, cause like I don't know. It's just thanks. All right. Shh. All right. Thanks, Gray. That sounds very. Troy, you freaking idiot.
Ready, set, go.
Thanks, Gray. That sounds very interesting. Remember last week? Thanks, Gray. That sounds very interesting. Davin, oh my god. Thanks, Gray. That sounds very interesting. Remember last week's Name That Song? That was fun. Okay. Alright. It's not. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, guys, don't dance in the background. Oh my gosh. All right, ready, set, go.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction.